Good evening, viewers. I'm Nicole with W Shook TV News. Now, we're here in Savannah, Georgia, near the set of Underground WGN, where Aisha Hines was last seen making off with our edges. Now, initial reports stated that they may have been snatched, but from what we're hearing from authorities here right now, Josh, is that they may have been burnt off completely. More from me at 11. First things first, we need to give it up to Aisha Hines. That was absolutely an outstanding performance. This whole entire episode was a masterclass in acting, directing, writing, all of it. And it just felt, it was so beautiful to behold. Honestly, it was so beautiful to behold. I think that good art stimulates you. You're entertained, right? But great art challenges you. It leaves you with something that you get to keep and you get to think about for a long time. And that's what I think this show has always done, but they took it to another level with Minty. It just was another level. We were brought on a journey. We were brought on this one-woman show with Harriet giving a speech to a group of abolitionists. And I gotta say that from the very first shot, I was sucked in. I was captivated when they showed her putting on her corset, and we see the lashes on her back from her past, and she's looking in the mirror and she's just pristine from the front, but then you see the full picture of who Harriet Tubman is. That image was like something I will think about for a very long time. It seemed like at the end she broke the fourth wall and was speaking directly to our souls, right? Instead of her coming out, I felt like I was sucked in. I don't know. Did you guys feel like that? I just felt like I was in there. It wasn't an actress playing Harriet Tubman. It really felt, I know it's weird, it just felt like as close as we'll ever get to really knowing her spirit. Now, the authorities are asking that we remain calm as they locate our edges. She told the crowd, she told the audience, she told us, you need to understand how slavery wrecks the senses and how she brought us through all the smell of it, the taste of it, the sound of it, the sight of it. That was just beautiful writing. It was so, she painted a picture. So without the use of flashbacks, we were able to feel, taste, smell, and hear what it was like. And I just thought that was something that was really profound about the episode and just an example of the great writing throughout the show. There was an interview with Alano Miller, who plays Kato, and a question was to the effect of, you know, what would you have done in this time, you know? And something that stood out to me about his comment was, you know, he said, you know, a lot of people would say that they're Noah, but they would probably be a Sam. While I think we would all love to see ourselves as Harriet, we kind of have to look at ourselves and see that we probably would not be. We would love to look back and watch these civil rights narratives and slave narratives and say, like, I would have been the rebel, I would have gotten out of there, busted out, no problem, freed all the slaves. But we look at what we face now, and this episode kind of challenged us to look at what we're doing as activists, as citizens. Our freedoms are being pushed back on. In what ways do we aspire to be Harriet, but we're actually her brothers who might be holding her back? Or how might we be holding somebody else back? I would like to think, and I'm sure I think we'd all like to think, that we're somewhere in between the brothers and Harriet being the ultimate goal. If we really were to look into ourselves, I think that, you know, there are probably a very small percentage of people who actually live up to the caliber of activist and person that Harriet Tubman was. I said earlier that I felt challenged, you know, that it challenged us all. I've been an activist in Florida. I have participated in a 30-day-long sit-in in the Florida State Capitol. You know, like that was one of the after points, you know, with the Trayvon Martin trial that really activated me in deep activism. And as a matter of fact, the first video on this channel is actually the result of raising hell in Florida and going all the way to Geneva to sit on the floor of the United Nations Human Rights Council. And, you know, we really have fought hard. That battle is still going on. Can you imagine? Harriet's story is not over. This show challenged me to kind of look and say, like, what else can I be doing? How much further can I push it to be effective? Not just in conversation, but in substantive action. And that's what good art does. I was extremely impressed. I'm just honestly just blown away still. I'm still trying to process it. How many times do I watch this? 4. I want more of this. It's so important now that we have so many challenges with erasure of Black women from narratives that we have been a part of and been central to. So this was honestly right on time. I'm so excited to see next week's episode, see I don't know what's going on with Kato and Noah. I know, like, why did I see Bill? Why is Bill here? I will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Let's have a discussion down in the comments. If you like and subscribe, I will see you next week.